I have to write on this, so somebody say amen. So someone says, beware. Y'all with me this morning? Everybody say, beware of the dead decisions. The word decisions, we know the word beware. Beware means be cautious and alert. The word beware means be cautious and alert. The word dead means not working due to a fault. Not working due to a fault. Beware means be cautious and alert. If you look in your notes, you see that these definitions are there. The word dead means not working due to a fault. Can we deal with the word decision? Can we deal with the word decision? When that pause moment, I want to kind of stop for a moment and give the leading ladies and club praise yesterday. They had an awesome workshop yesterday. I thank God for Pastor Tanya following the Spirit of God and doing that. I hear the deaconess was blessed. The elder did a wonderful job with the ministers. And I hear Lady Young with her crazy self did a great job with the pastors. Amen. The pastor's wives. Amen. I love her to death. She's crazy though. Y'all know she's crazy. Somebody say decisions. So the word decisions means something that is decided as a resolution. I need y'all to be with me this morning. Be with me in your heart this morning. Someone say something that is decided as a resolution. As a resolution. Let's understand this. And I want you to look at the word resolve. By definition, real quick, the word is resolve. You got the word resolve, Brother Darius? The word resolve, look at this. The word resolve means settle or find a solution. Settle or find a solution. I know this is kind of all over the place, but I promise you we're going to bring it all together here in a second. The word resolve means to settle or find a solution. Settle or find a solution. What beware means be cautious and alert. The word dead means not working due to a fault. The word decisions means something that is decided as a resolution. So we're looking for resolution. I mean, we're looking to resolve something. Have you ever made a decision trying to resolve something? Trying to resolve something. If you try to resolve something, you're trying to settle it or find a solution. I'm tired of this. I'm frustrated. I'm aggravated. Can I please find a solution to this? I'm tired of the frustration. I'm tired of aggravation. Somebody say, I need a solution. And so put this together. Beware of the dead decisions. It's telling us, look at this. Beware of the dead decisions. It's telling us, you there, Brother Darius? And we got a new system now. We shouldn't be lagging now. Come on now, help me out. Okay, we're going to move on. The new system, we got a little glitches. Amen. Somebody say, be cautious, and alert, when you decide to do something in order to find a solution, and it doesn't work. Be cautious and alert when you are deciding or making a decision to resolve something or find a resolution, and it doesn't work. Somebody say, it doesn't work. I'm trying to find a resolution to this. I've tried everything possible, and it's not working. Can we talk this morning? I've tried everything I can. I did everything I can. I'm trying to be holy about it, and it's not working. I'm trying to be saved, and it's not working. Can we talk about 3 quick examples when this don't work or when this happens? When we try to make a decision to bring a resolution, and it doesn't work due to a fault. 3 examples. 1 quick example, many of us may find ourselves in, is in a marriage. Anybody married? Amen. Anybody married? Amen. And they're in a marriage, and look at this, when someone is having problems in their marriage, and they have tried to do everything in their eyes, and nothing is working, nothing is resolving it. I'm married, I've tried to do everything, I'm trying to be holy, I'm trying to be saved, I'm trying to stay married, and everything I've tried to do, it is not working. Somebody say, it isn't working. It isn't working. I'm going to church, and it's not working. I'm praying, and it's not working. I'm fasting, it's not working. I've tried everything in your eyes. That's the point we got to make clear. Somebody said, I tried everything in my eyes. I tried everything in my eyes. And it's not working. And it's not working. Let's look at another subject. So a second example of a decision that may not resolving an issue would be when someone is having some serious problems financially. Anybody got money problems every now and then? Amen. Every now and then money problems? Amen. Listen, you have problems financially, and when someone is having some serious issues financially, and they're in their eyes, they have tried everything possible to resolve the problem, to get out of this financial hole, but nothing is working. I've tried everything. I've tried to get rich schemes. I've tried the lottery. I've tried Louisiana. I tried borrowing money, beg, borrow, steal. Somebody said, I tried everything. I paid my tithes. I paid my offering. I even gave Bishop a love offering every now and then. Somebody said, still isn't working. Still isn't working. If anybody else like this, everything I'm trying to do is not working. I've tried everything, and I'm still in this hole. Why am I still going to church? Why am I still praying? Why am I still fasting? Why am I doing all these things that's not working? Somebody say amen. Amen. One more. Can we go one more? The last example, and I find myself having to express this because we all have children, amen? Amen. A few of us have children. The last example I'll be using today to refer to decisions being made but not resolving the issue will be when parents is having issues with their child and they have tried all they can do, all kinds of resolutions, and nothing is resolving the issue. Maybe your child is having drug problems. Maybe your child is having sexual problems. Maybe your child is having anger problems. Somebody say, I've tried everything. If I got anybody in the house, somebody say, I've tried everything. And nothing seems to work. Can I tell everybody real quick the reason why you're not having good luck with this? Everybody repeat after me real loud and say, you're making the wrong decision. Simple as that. Make the wrong decision. The reason why it's not working, you made the wrong decision. Listen to this. The reason I come today is to help everyone understand one of the most simplest messages, probably one of the most important messages. Can I help everybody today? I come to help you understand how to make the right decision every time. Anybody want this answer?
Yes,
Yeah, it's like I don't believe me. And well, don't look at me and say, well, Bishop, you mean you got to answer everything? I was on the phone with Sister DJ the other day. I'm on the phone with her and talking to her and giving her some answers. She said, Bishop, you got all the answers, don't you? No, sweetheart. I just been through a whole lot of problems. And I take notes along the way. I'm help you out. Somebody say, you go through problems. Take notes. Somebody can use them. That's what they call books these days. Somebody just took notes along the way. And so I'm going to tell you a secret today. Today's lesson is a very simple lesson. Y'all ready? It's very simple, but I promise you, even in its simplicity, some of us ignore it, like myself, and end up making a bad decision and got to come back all over again. Do I have anybody in the building that's tired of making a wrong decision?
Yes.
Whether it's in your money, whether it's in your marriage, whether it's your children. Have anybody here, I'm tired of ending back up right here.
Amen.
So we ready to learn this lesson?
Yes,
so
sir.
I'm going to teach you a lesson today on how to make the right decision every time by using these 4 men at the gate, these 4 lepers. Real quick in these lessons, I won't be here all day. But y'all got to be ready to learn, because I'm not going to preach a hooping holiday. I'm tired. So if y'all looking at me to pump you up, this is not the Sunday. I'm tired. Do I look tired? If I don't, I promise you, I'm tired. But I love you enough to show up and give my best. Amen? Well, can y'all give me your best today?
Amen.
All right, let's move. Somebody say, these 4 lepers. These 4 lepers are going to teach us a very important lesson. We read the lesson already. These 4 lepers are going to teach a very important lesson on how to make the right decision every time. Somebody said right decision.
Right decision.
I didn't say a popular decision. I didn't say the decision you're going to love every time you make a decision. But I promise you, it will be the right decision. And the first thing they teach us, a variable lesson, the first thing they teach us, point number 1, the first thing they teach us is you can't make the decision on the move. You must make them from a fixed position. You want to fix your marriage, you want to fix your children, you want to fix your money, you want to fix your job, you want to fix something. You can't make the decisions on a move. You must make them from a fixed position. Somebody say, you can't make them on the move. The worst thing that we're doing as saints, as Christians, we are so desperate for resolution, we're making decisions like, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to try this one. Okay, it don't work. God, why you didn't show up in this problem? God, why you didn't fix this problem? God said, I didn't tell you to go there. You moved in and trying to fix it. So I'm going to go over here and try this thing. I'm going to go over here and try this thing. Somebody say, you don't make decisions on the move. You must make them from a fixed position. I'm going to slow down one more time and just help you out just a little bit. So if you're always trying the solution before you think about the solution, that's why you end up in the wrong situation. I always tell people all the time. I was listening to Creflo Dollar last night, and he kind of said the same thing. Think about it before you do it, and if you don't have peace, don't move. Think about it before you do it, and if you don't have peace, don't move. If you think second, act first, you're wrong. And that's why you keep ending up in the wrong place. Amen? So somebody say one more time, say you cannot make the decision on the move. You must make it from a fixed location. Fixed location is a place where you're not moving, you're stable. You're locked in. You're locked in. I'm not going to move until I get the answer. I'm not going to budge. I know I got to go get a new job, but I'm tired of this job, but I'm not going to move until I get the answer. I know something's wrong with my child. I know I need to fix my child, but I'm not going to move until I get the answer. I know my marriage is jacked up right now, but I'm not going to make another desperate move trying to find a desperate answer to a problem that I know God got the answer to. Somebody say, can I give you some examples of some people who did this? Moses, write Moses down. It's always good if you have some examples. Moses was a perfect example of someone who says, I'm not going to move making decisions. I'm going to get in a fixed location. He got in a fixed location by setting a tent up and telling all the Israelites, I'm not going to move until I see God. I'm not moving. God says, I'm going to give you the promised land, but I'm not going with you. And he had to make a decision. Do we go or do we stay? Moses said, we set the tent up and we're not moving. Anybody in this place today? We're not moving until I see God. If we have more people in the church, more husbands, more wives saying, I'm not going to move until I see God, we will have less problems. Yes. Somebody say from a fixed location. Another person that we find doing this is Jacob. Jacob, let it know Abraham. Abraham says, I'm not going to make a decision moving. I'm going to make a fixed location. And he made this fixed location by telling his family, y'all leave right now. Y'all leave. I'm going to send y'all on your way, but I'm not moving. And he made a fixed location so he could wrestle with God and figure out what his next move is. And he sent his family off. I'm not moving. I'm not doing anything else until I find out what to do. And someone said he set a place to wrestle with God. Have you wrestled with God here lately? Have you, or you just doing it and then you trying to fight with God to get him to fix it? Or did you wrestle with God before you made the decision? So someone say he did not move until he wrestled with God for the decision. Can I give you one more? Someone say Jesus Christ did the same thing. He said, I'm not going to make a decision until I get a fixed place. I'm not going to move until I get an answer. And so what he does, he says, disciples, come here. I want y'all to cover me while I pray to find out if I'm even going to go to the cross. I don't want to do this, but I'm not going to not go, and I'm not going to just go. I'm not going to just make a move or make a decision moving. I got to get in a fixed location. Do you got somebody covering you while you think? Or are you just making decisions off a fly because you don't have nobody covering you? I guess I'm by myself today, but I'm going to talk anyways. Someone say, I'm not going to move until I get an answer to my problem. So the first thing you must do to make sure you make the right decision every time, you must not make decisions on the move. You must make them from a fixed location. How many of y'all got a prayer closet? How many of y'all got a prayer room? How many of y'all got a prayer moment? It ain't got walls. It's just wherever I find a time just to pray. Don't move until you pray about it. Don't move until you think about it. So the first lesson these leopards teach me is that as they're sitting at the gate, they said that we're going to be here. They know now there were 4 men with leprosy at the entrance of the city gate. They said to each other, why stay here until we die? We've been here a long time. We've been here a long time. But I'm not going to move. But I'm not going to stay here either. I'm not going to move yet, but I'm not going to stay here. Have you ever been to a place that I'm not going to move yet, but I'm not going to stay here either? Right. You know you're not going to be alone. I don't know how long I'm going to be here, but I know I'm not going to be alone. But I'm not going to move, but I'm not going to stay here until I die. Like anybody, I'm not going to move, but I'm not going to stay here until I die. I'm not going to leave this marriage, but I'm not going to stay this way forever. I'm not going to leave this job, but I promise you I'm not going to stay this way forever. I don't know what my next move is, but I'm not going to die here. Right. So I'm not moving, but I'm going to stay here but until I get an answer. But I promise you I won't be here next year. I promise you, something will happen between now and next week, but I promise you I will not be here next year. I don't know what's going to happen, but I know for a fact I'm in a place right now that I'm not going to be here and I'm going to listen to God until I find the answer. So the first thing I do is somebody say, stop making decisions on the move. If you're trying to fix your marriage, stop making decisions on the move. I'll never forget whenever, it's so funny that I can sit here and I can think out a whole lot of stuff for the church. I'm patient. I don't rush for the church. But let me think my wife mad. I start busting moves whatever I can. And you know how you are. Maybe I'm the only one. And she know you trying to do something to make up. I don't even know what I did wrong. I'm trying to keep peace in my house. Whatever I got to do. I start fixing breakfast. I start, do you want your feet put up? I'm trying to do whatever. She's trying to keep peace. Stop trying to front. You know something wrong with me. I don't know, but I'm trying to figure it out. So I'm trying to figure it out. I'm just busting moves. Somebody said, if I just asked, I would waste less time.
Yes, really. Yes.
The reason why we don't ask, if I can fix it without going through the argument, it wouldn't be all this. I'm trying to fix it without all the problems. Whatever I did, I'm sorry. But what we do, we start busting too many moves. That's right. And then we get mad when they don't respond to me. Amen. So I gotta bring that home. But before I go any further, so that's the first point. First point, somebody say, calm down. Sit down. Think and pray. Before I make anything else, I'm going to calm down, sit down, think and pray. I'm going to hope the whole church right now. Calm down, sit down, think and pray. Calm down, sit down, think and pray. the next thing they teach me. Let me go ahead. Brother Darius, go to the third verse. I think it's the third verse. Go to the third verse, maybe the fourth verse. Go to the third verse, we'll move from there. 2 Kings 2, 7th chapter, 3rd verse. Ready to read. Now there were 4 men. We'll go to the fourth verse. Ready to read. If we say we will go in the city, the famine is there. And if we die, and if we say we will, I'm going to stay here, somebody say what?
We will die.
So read again. If we say we will stay in the city and the famine is there, we will die. But if we stay here, we will what? We will what? Die. The second thing you got to do is figure out what you won't do. What I'm not going to do. Second thing I figure out is what I'm not going to do. You must figure out what you're not going to do. What you're not going to do. If you're going to make a perfect decision every time, I know it's not powerful, this is not a shouting you down. I'm trying to help you make sure you don't end up back here again. First thing, don't make decisions on the move. The second thing, make up your mind what I'm not going to do. All of us know all the options. We know all the options. We know them. And we, truth be told, we know what we shouldn't do. But it sure feel good doing it. I know I shouldn't cuss out, but it sure feel good doing it. I know I should have keyed her car, but it sure feel good doing it. Until you get home. I listened to my wife message last night. She went off on the person. She been wanting to go off on somebody for a long time. Wait, I'm tell you right now. She practiced on me all the time. She's been practicing and she's been pretty good at it. And so she went out and good. I listened to it. I listened to it yesterday. And she went off and she been practicing. How many of y'all been waiting to go off on somebody? But after you do it, it's the longest ride home. It's like, God, please don't let me die. The tire started wobbling. Get home, and the light man pointed to somebody else's house, but you think it's close to yours. I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
Like, totally.
So what you got to do first, see, if you would have thought about it first, you would have made that decision. She would have sit back and say, should I? Or should I? She didn't want to think. She wanted to show her sister that she can go off like they can. And we're trying to figure out, can it be a holy go off? And when it don't work, we look stupid anyway. Right? And sometimes we gotta look stupid, fix it. I'm gonna get back to my lesson. Somebody say, the second thing you must do, I hope I'm helping somebody out. And listen, I know God told me to have to preach this message, and I don't fight with God. And so I know for a fact somebody in this place is struggling making decisions. I want to make the right decision every time. I really do. I'm tired of being in places where I look stupid. The second thing you must do, you must figure out what I'm not gonna do. What I'm not gonna do. What I'm not going to do. Someone say, what I'm not going to do. And so the first thing we find out here, we see this men of lepers, they say this here. It says, so now, it says, get to my second point. It says, if we say we would go into the city, the famine is there. And we will what? Die. We will what? Die. Listen, you got to understand lepers. Lepers sat on the outside of the gate because they were from the city. They from the city. This is where we come from. Somebody says, where we come from? Where we come from. Can I tell you something? When you left, it didn't seem that popular leaving because everybody else was good. But now you're gone looking back on it, it wasn't a bad idea. Y'all can get on. When you left that job, it's like, man, why I get fired? Everybody else looking happy and everything, but now you're gone. Everybody going through back there. Now you got your new job. It don't look half bad no more, do it? When you left and you lost that marriage, and you lost that old relationship, it looked bad at the time because you thought it was the best thing since sliced bread. Now you got your real good husband, look back, it wasn't that bad a decision after a while, was it? So just because you made a move at the time, it looked like it was a bad move because lepers would not belong in the city and they was wishing to be in the city. We wish we was in the city. Out here, all we got is crumbs. We may have to eat some dogs, we may have to eat some coons, while they eating chicken and turkey and pork chops. Then they kicked us out the tent. But now looking back on it, it ain't half bad. So I know one thing I'm not going to do, I'm not going back. Okay, how do you know it's bad, Bishop? How do you know it's bad? Can I figure out how I know it's bad? Go real quick, Brother Darius, to what was going on in the city. He says a famine in the city. Well, sure, it's a famine out here on the corner. But it's kind of really bad in the city. Go, Brother Darius, to 6th chapter, 25th verse. Can we read this morning? Amen. Just, and can I, if you ate breakfast, I hope it don't come up. Well, somebody says it's bad. It's bad in the city. And one thing I know, I'm not going back. I don't care what you do, but listen, we got leprosy, but we ain't going back. We hungry, but we not going back. Make the first decision that somebody say, I'm not going. Okay, ready, read. There was a great famine in the city. The siege lasted so long that the donkey heads, and this donkeys, what we about to read, donkeys will be a good thing to eat. It'll be a good thing. So donkey's head sold for 80 shekels of silver and a quarter of a cab of seed pods for 5 shekels. Keep going. As the king Israel was passing by the wall, a woman cried to him, "Help me! Help me!" Somebody says, "It's bad in the city. I ain't going back. Help me, help me. My Lord, the king." Keep going. Ready to read? The king replied, "If the Lord does not help you, where can I get help for you? From the threshing floor?" He been funny. What I'm gonna do, pull out behind? That's what he really saying. I'm being real. What I'm gonna do? The God ain't helping me. What I'm gonna do? Pull out my. Okay, you know what your mom used to say. You know what? I ain't talking about nobody mama. You know all my mama say. What I'm supposed to do? Pull out my tail? I ain't got no money right now.
Yep.
Somebody say from the threshing floor.
From the threshing floor.
From the wine press.
From the wine press.
Ready to read. Then he asked her, "What's the matter, woman? What's your problem? We all hungry. What's your problem?" Keep going. She answered, "This woman said to me, 'Give me your son so we can eat him today. And tomorrow we'll eat my son.'" Somebody said, "I ain't going back to the city." Keep going, keep going, keep going. "So we cooked my son and ate him. The next day I said to her, 'Give up your son so we may eat him.' But he hid her. She hid him. No matter what happens, I'm not going back to the city." Listen, it looked bad when we left, but now it don't look so bad. No matter what, I'm not going back to my old ways, because right now my marriage is bad, but back then we used to sleep with those husbands. No matter where I'm at right now, it ain't that bad, because when I was back there with money, we used to steal from each other when we was going back where it come from. It was really bad, because it looked bad. It looked bad when I first left. But looking back on it, eating some dogs ain't half bad right now. See, I ain't know the Bible has stuff like that in it, y'all. I told y'all watching breakfast, didn't I tell you that? Somebody said the first point, I gotta make sure I don't make decisions on the move. Second point, I'm gonna make some standards and say some things I'm not gonna do. I ain't going back. I know it's bad right now. Me and my wife had some rough times in our marriage. We did. Read a book, you'll see. How many of y'all read a book? Y'all, it's amazing we're still married, ain't it?
Yeah.
That's a mess. But somewhere along the way, we made a decision. Even though we're going through now, it ain't as bad as it was when we were going through back when we were single. So the one thing we're not going to do, we ain't going back. You may have a problem with your money. You may be paying tithes and robbing people to pay Paul feel like. But if you make the true decision, look back, you know for a fact, at least where you are is better than where you come from. Because at least right now, all I got to do is pray real hard to get my blessing. Back then, I had to sleep about 5 dudes to get my blessing.
Wow.
So one thing I know, I'm not going back.
Amen.
I'm not going back. I'm not going back.
I'm not going back.
Right now, my child says some crazy stuff that I really want to hear. But used to, I couldn't get my child to talk to me.
Right.
So I'd rather hear the stuff I don't want to hear.
Yeah.
Because I know for a fact I'm not going back if I don't know what's going on right here.
Right.
Or I don't know what's going on right here. So right now, listen, I don't want to hear what they're going through. But listen, one thing I know, I'm not going back.
Right.
So first thing somebody said I must do is decide we ain't going back.
We ain't going back.
Listen, I know it looked bad when we left the first time, but now looking back on it, where we are isn't half bad. Truth be told, we ain't eating each other kids, so we all right. Whenever you feel bad about where you at, go read that scripture.
Yeah.
It'll make your situation look way better. Come on, you ate my son yesterday. Where your boy at? Where y'all want the leg? The Bible gruesomely. No, somebody said truth. Somebody said the next thing they did to make a decision was, it said, and if we stay here, we will what? Die. And the next thing you got to make up your mind, what you're not going to do, even though it's bad back there, and where I'm at is not half bad, I'm still making a decision, I'm not going to stay here. See, the problem is some of us have become comfortable with dysfunction and say we're going to stay right where we at because where we come from was so bad. Now where I'm at is not half bad. Since it's not half bad, don't mean you are where you're supposed to be. So if you want to make the right decision every time, number one, say what I'm not going to do. I'm not going back. But secondly, I'm not staying here. I'm not staying here. I'm not staying here. And you know you're not staying here because they are on the inside, they're eating folks' kids. But I hear somebody say, we still hungry. Because I'm hungry. Hungry means I want something else. I want something different. And listen, I'm not going back, but we're not going to stay here because if we stay here, one of us may kill each other. And so, listen, even though our old marriage situation was worse, but our new marriage situation is better, but I know in fact I'm in a place where we can't stay here. We can't stay in a place where we don't talk for 2 weeks and we look at each other like we like each other, but no, in fact, we really don't like each other. So I can't stay here. I can't stay in a place to where I'm really robbing Peter to pay Paul every month, trying to buy gas, trying to buy food. I know this is not God's will for my life. I can't stay here. I can't stay in a place where I don't like who I am and I don't like what I see in the mirror. Listen, I know for a fact I'm not where I used to be, but I'm not staying here. Somebody in a place will say, I'm not staying here. So I made a decision. I'm not making a decision to move, but I'm sitting here and I'm making decisions for things I'm just not going to do. I'm not going back, but I'm not staying here. I'm not going back, but I'm not staying here. I'll never forget when we was in the house. I hear this 100 times, but guess what? You're going to hear about 100 more. I don't know. I ain't got many testimonies. I'm telling all the ones I got. You sit in the house, and when y'all remember the squirrels? I ain't got to tell the whole story. You know the squirrel story? And we thought about it for a couple times going back to the apartment. Have you ever lived in an apartment, moved to a house, and try to go back to the apartment?
Yes.
Not going to happen. I'm not going back, but I know for a fact I ain't going to keep listening to these squirrels on top of my head every day. Somebody said you got to decide what you're not going to do.
You gotta decide what you're not going to do.
Lastly, Brother Devin come take me home. These folks going to get mad at me. You finna go home. I ain't finna waste time with y'all all day. The last one. I'm sorry, I didn't hurt my feelings. This help anybody out?
Yes, sir.
The last one. We must decide what we are going to do. But lastly, and stick with it.
Yes.
This is the most important part. Somebody say, we must decide what we are going to do.
What we are going to do.
And stick with it.
And stick with it.
This is a cardinal sin of preachers. I learned to listen to preaching, and I had to transpose it into my life as a pastor, as a man. I got a young preacher here, and y'all hear a preacher say, I got to the pulpit, and God changed my sermon. Can I tell you a secret? They lied. I'm telling you, they lied. I ain't ashamed of it. I have meet my ministers today. They got to fight with me. I tell them they lie to their face. They lied. Say why they lied. God don't change what he said. God said it. He knew it was going to happen on Sunday morning, so he didn't change it because you got to tell it on Sunday morning. So God didn't say what he said last week and change this week because you saw something different. What happens is, we heard what God said the first time, and we really didn't like it. It didn't fit the scripture just right. I read the scripture, I saw something else. And so I had in my mind, I was going to preach something else. So I got down on Saturday night, and I started wrestling with God on what I really was going to preach, and God won come Sunday morning. It happens in life. God will say, do something, and listen, and you'll look ahead of you, and it don't look promising. I look back, they're eating folks' kids. I look where I'm at, and I'm hungry, I'm uncomfortable, and I'm unhappy. I look forward, it's I don't know if I can do that. That's tough. Somebody said you must make sure you don't make decisions on the move. You must come to a decision of what you're not going to do. And then you must choose what to do and don't change it. I don't care if he changed, don't change it. I don't care if she changed, don't change it. I don't care if they changed, don't change it. You must know, I had a meeting with pastors last week up in my conference room for over 2.5 hours, and it all came down to one statement only. Do what God said do. Find out what I had to sit back and get them reminisce on what God said originally. They started their church. And all of them got the juices to boiling back in their spirit. And they ready to go back and preach Sunday morning. Why? Because they forgot what God said do. If you sit back and you remind yourself what God said about your marriage, it'll get the bubbles back to bubble in your marriage and remind you that you were married in a mess. But God still said marry him. If I can preach a new message in the middle of this, I'll talk about the man had to go marry a whore. Yes. He knew she was a whore. So when she left him, he knew he married. So when you do, you gotta say, you know what? I'll make a decision. And I'm gonna stick with it. Anybody ready to make some good decisions? Stick with it. Real quick. I gotta get this straight. So you must decide what you wanna do. And stick with it. Real quick, read this one real quick. Go real quick to the end of the fourth verse. Go back to the fourth verse, Brother Darius. So go on. Let me get out of here. So let's go over to the camp of Mary. arrogance, and surrender. Listen to this. If they spare us, we will what?
Live.
We will what?
Live.
The last says, if they kill us, then we'll die. If they spare us, and if they kill us, if they spare us, if they kill us, one more time, if they spare us, it may not be pretty, it may not be perfect, it may not run the way you want to run, the air conditioning may not work in it, he may not go to church all the time, the kids may act up sometime. Listen, it may be tough, it may not be what you wanted, but at least it's a possible chance to live.
Right.
Choose, make a decision what you're not going to do, and then choose the one that has possible life opportunity. Listen, I don't want to go to counseling, but it's possible life opportunity. I don't want to send my child and get some help, but it's possible life opportunity. I don't want to get a job working at that place, but it's possible life opportunity. And if I die then, at least I died trying. If you leave, at least we didn't die knowing there was an opportunity. I didn't say when you make a decision it's going to be pretty. They looked at the camp. That's the enemy. That's the enemy. If they go over there, chances are they're going to put us in prison. But we live.
Oh, we live.
But we live. If we're in prison, we live. Even if they throw some dog scraps, we live. Can I tell you your next move may not be your best move, but it's another move?
Yes.
At least you still live. Me and my wife, we ain't all the way happy all the time, but we living. Our children aren't perfect all the time, but we're living. And every now and then I make some dead decisions that set us back about 2 months. But we look at each other and say, we're not going to die here. I'm not going to stay here. So we're going to take the next life opportunity. And if we die, at least we died trying. Can I tell you the rest of the story? The king in the city just got prophesied to by Elijah. Elijah told him that, I know you're in a problem right now, but it's going to come a moment to where your answers are coming tomorrow. Tomorrow. The folks, they kicked out of the king on the outside. It's going to be the ones that bless the whole kingdom. You may be kicked out, stood out, to stand out. Everybody else may not want you, but you have to get in a place where you made a decision where everybody else didn't matter.
Yes.
You're looking at the tent.
Jesus.
Y'all, we're going to go to the tent, and if we die, we're going to die. Maybe if you make a decision, I'm going to try that job. If I try that job, I'm going to die. If I don't die, at least I look stupid trying, but I'm going to try. They may fire me, they may look at me, they may laugh, but I don't care. I'm going to try. And so they go to the tent and look there, and everybody gone. Empty tents. The Lord had made a sound that sounded like an army was coming to get them, and the whole camp took off running and left their whole tents for them to eat everything. And so now the lepers are going to the city. When you get your blessing, man, can I tell you, you can't have a blessing by yourself? And when they got in the city and began to take all the things, they had something come over them and say, we better share this. Went back to the city and blessed the whole city. And now you and your generation behind you going to live because you made the right decision. Now you and your children going to live because you made the right decision. Now your marriage, all the marriages following you going to live. Somebody say, stop making decisions on the move. Choose what you're not going to do.
Choose what you're not going to do.
Choose what you're going to do and stick with it.
Choose what you're going to do and stick with it.
That's how you make it every time. ABC. Every time. Wife tell you, my daughter was in the house today, she was stressed on some stuff. She was stressed. Can I tell you, how many of y'all got kids stressed about money? And I'm like, where you get that at? Then I remember, oh, that's what I used to be like.
Yeah.
Can I tell you, my oldest no struggles that everybody else don't know? My oldest no struggles that everybody else don't know. And so we sit at the house and, Daddy, we need money. How many of y'all get tired of school bags for money? I don't know where they get this mess from. Cold Spring bought my gym shoes, bought my cleats. We paying more taxes than they buying less. So they came to me and they said, Daddy, Kiana, she worried. She said, like, I remember me doing this, sitting at my desk. Somebody said, make a decision and stick with it. I remember sitting at my desk paying bills and like, man told me, shut up! Don't talk! There's 2 times you don't talk to me when I'm studying, when I'm doing the bills. Talk to me right now. Sit down. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? Call myself following you.
Jesus.
How am I going to do this? And God says the first problem. You can't. It took me 30 years to figure that mess out. 30 years to figure out that the more man I was, the less God he was. But the less man I am, the more God he is. I am made strong in your weakness. The problem with you is you're too strong. You're too strong-headed, too strong-minded, you're too strong bull-headed. Somebody say, I can't do it. So now, my wife comes to me and says, baby, we need this, and baby, we need that, and baby, we need this. And Kiana sitting there, and my wife don't stress like Kiana do. You know, Kiana got in the room and she said, came home from school, why is she worried about money? I never told her once to worry about money. She gets to the stool, you can tell she's thinking about it all day. And she says, Daddy, I got a problem. I said, what, baby? I thought Titan upset or something. Check that joker this morning. Daddy, next week we got the girls trip. It's 85 for Alana, 85 for me. Daddy, next week we got spring dance. You just gave me a check for $95 this morning. Last Thursday, this past week, earlier this week, you had to give Lana a check for $69. Daddy, Maddie had to get a check this morning for a shirt for school. Daddy, what can I do to help? Daddy, how are we going to do this? I said, baby, do you see me worried? But Daddy, you don't worry. You don't never worry. Mama worries sometimes, but Daddy, you don't never worry. You know what? I made my decision. I stuck with it. Me and God got a decision. I made God a promise, and God made me a promise. I said, God, I'll follow you. Everything you tell me to do, I'll stop with the routine. As long as you promise me, God, whatever I need, you take care of it. We don't get a whole lot of stuff that we don't need. We don't. We sit back and we make the decision. Listen, you need to go to school. God says that He'll give me the blessing of the Lord, make me rich and have no sorrow. And so my kids need some stuff, but not because of my decisions to make them suffer. So baby, I don't know how we're going to pay the 95. I don't know how we're going to pay 85. I don't know how, but I know it's going to happen. I don't get, it made me feel good inside. Something turned inside because something told me that don't fake working, boy. Because your daughter don't see you stressed. Your daughter don't see you. My wife told me earlier that week, I thought that you like Jesus' brother or something because you don't never stress. I am. But she also knew the time where I couldn't even talk for 2 days after doing a place because I felt less than a man. I promised my wife one thing, that I'll never put my children in a situation I went through as a man, as a little boy. Not with my daddy, but I was with my mama not having meals for 2 weeks. Trying to figure out how he's going to borrow from the neighbor some rice. How you go to the neighbor with a 20-ounce cup and ask for some rice? Rice. And then come back with the rice and got to go back and knock on the same door, ask for sugar. And then they come and ask for milk. We're trying to figure out how we're going to make it. I made a promise to myself, I never put my family through that. I never do that. Can I tell you, you're going to tell God what you want to do? Because some things God got to put you through and your kids through so your kids are worried about something. So I remember when we didn't always have. I remember when we got kicked out the house. I remember when we lost the car. I remember also when God made a way. So she also come back and say, baby, we got to pray about this, Daddy. We got to pray. And she said, make your decision and stick with it. Your kids can handle you being wavering and up for a minute, down for a minute. Your wife can handle you wavering up for a minute, down for a minute. Your husband can up for a minute, down for a minute. Can you make the decision? You went through it. You realize we're not going back to the apartment, kids. We're not going to do it. No pride there. No pride. No pride. I just know know God would have brought me this far to take me back.
Yes, God.
But we're not. Mama not going back to work. Mama not going to do it. You're not going to work. I don't care what you say. You're not going to work because God put you off your job twice. Twice he put you off your job. And we was bullheaded and went back. And right on the edge, you get hired full time. The boss woman that promised you had to call you and tell you in tears, I'm sorry, but I gotta let you go. Pause for a moment and go back 2 weeks and I told her, I said, sweetheart, don't get your hopes up, but God told me that job ain't yours. She got mad at me. But a week later she accepted it because she knew she was going against the inevitable. And on the way home, got a phone call saying, we're sorry, in tears. But my wife had to tell her, baby, it's okay. God already told me. I made the decision, and now I stick with it. Stick with it. Could she go back and get a job? Yeah. But now we're going back. And one thing I know, when she had a job, it wasn't that easy. It's easier without the job. We're not going back. And what my kid gonna learn from this? One day she's gonna sit in the house and she's gonna remember when she had her head down on this. But thank God she's doing it in my house, not in her home. Yes. She got a chance to go through it earlier, so now she getting home, she's gonna remember. I made my decision. I'm gonna stick with it. I'm not going back. I'm not going back. I'm not going back. Because God is the same today, yesterday, forevermore. I'm not saying it's gonna always be easy. I'm not gonna tell you that. I'm not gonna lie to you like that. But at least you know that the peace of God surpasses all understanding. Can I tell you one more thing? I'm gonna let you go. We 11:25. We out here already early. We all read the Bible and we love it. Don't we love the Bible? What about when Elijah was walking and he only got fed by a raven? What if the raven saw something, took his mind off things, and didn't show up? He would have died. What happened when you're not depending on a raven to feed you? And God fed him with a raven. Don't you think God will feed you too? Father, right now in the name of Jesus, God, I pray over the house right now, Lord.